What happens when car designers throw caution and good taste to the wind? You get some of the most jaw-droppingly ugly cars ever made. Cars that make you ask, what were they thinking? Welcome to Torque Talks, Cars, Speed, Power, where today we're counting down the 10 ugliest cars ever made. Stick around, because number 1 is so painfully awkward, car lovers still can't decide whether to laugh or cry. Let's get started. Number 10, Pontiac Aztek. Kicking off our list at number 10 is a car so infamous for its looks, it's practically a meme, the Pontiac Aztek. Launched in the early 2000s, the Aztek was meant to be a bold, futuristic SUV with lots of quirky angles and rugged plastic panels. Instead, it looked like a Frankenstein's monster of design slapped together with no cohesive vision. Its weirdly bulgy body, awkward rear, and clashing surfaces made buyers run the other way, despite its practicality and even cult TV appearances. Fun fact: despite its style setbacks, the Aztek is praised for being versatile inside. It had a built-in cooler and camping gear options. But sorry, no amount of gizmos could save its looks. Number 9. Nissan Juke. At number 9 is the Nissan Juke, a subcompact crossover hated and loved for the same reason: its bold, bulbous design. From oversized round headlights and tiny fog lamps to odd proportions and quirky features, the Juke dared to break the mold, but many thought it broke it badly. Some say the Juke looks like a beetle or a frog. Others feel it was way ahead of its time in urban style. Despite its divisive looks, the Juke performed well in sales and even gained a cult fan base. But the jury's still out on whether its appearance is adorable or awkward. Number 8. Fiat Multipla. Number 8 is the Fiat Multipla, an MPV that looks like the designers forgot the rules of symmetry. Its most notorious feature: the eyebrow-like split-front windshield and high, squat stance. Boxy and bulbous, the Multipla looks like it's trying desperately to fit a spaceship cockpit into a family van. Surprisingly, inside, it's functional and spacious with seating for 6, but from outside, you might not want to be seen driving it. Fun fact: the Multipla received a facelift in 2004 to soften its wild looks, but never quite escaped its reputation as one of the ugliest cars ever. Number 7. Ford Edsel. Coming in at number 7 is a heavyweight of automotive missteps, the Ford Edsel from the late 1950s. Ford built massive hype around this car, but once it hit the streets, it was criticized for its odd vertical grille that looked like a toilet, seat and awkward, chunky body lines. The Edsel's design made it stand out for all the wrong reasons, playing a big part in its commercial failure. Ironically, the Edsel is now a classic collector's item, celebrated more for its story than its looks. Number 6. Chevrolet SSR. Number 6 belongs to the Chevrolet SSR, a retro-styled pickup truck convertible that tried to mix muscle car looks with truck practicality. But the bulbous front end, oversized wheel arches, and odd proportions left people scratching their heads. It's a shiny, nostalgic attempt at style that many called awkward and confusing. Still, the SSR had a loyal following and a powerful V8 engine, making it ugly, yes, but also memorable. Number 5. Mercedes-Benz CLA Class, First Gen. At number 5, it's the Mercedes-Benz CLA Class First Generation, a car that some loved for shaking up the ultra-serious luxury sedan look, but many loathed for its sharply creased panels and disproportionate styling. With its half-coupe, half-sedan awkward stance, and odd rear light clusters, it split opinions sharply. Critics called it a mini CLS that didn't land well in terms of design, even as it brought fresh energy to the brand's lineup. Number 4. Toyota Prius, Second Gen. The Toyota Prius at number 4 might be the most famous hybrid in the world, but its design has never been a beauty queen. The second-generation Prius, launched in the mid-2000s, features a wedge shape that was optimized for aerodynamics, but often misunderstood as awkward or planet alien. Its bulbous rear end and strange angles sparked endless jokes, memes, and even some flat-out disdain. Yet the Prius revolutionized eco-friendly driving. Ugly? Maybe. Icon? Absolutely. Number 3. Nissan Cube. At number 3 is the Nissan Cube, a grocery getter that looks like a cube. On wheels. Its asymmetrical wraparound rear window and towering boxy shape make it look quirky to the point of oddball, loved by some for practicality and personality, hated by others for looking like a shoebox on the road. Regardless, the Cube remains one of those cars that's hard to forget, if only because of how different it looks. Number 2. SsangYong Rodius. The second Ugliest Car Award goes to the SsangYong Rodius, a van so bizarrely styled it could only come from South Korea's more adventurous side. Its awkwardly long hood, jarring window shapes, and weird rear make it seem like it was assembled from spare car parts. Reviews were brutal, but its low price and immense interior space made it a rational choice, if not a stylish one. The Rodius might not win beauty contests, but it sure sparked conversations. Number 1. Pontiac Fiero. And the number 1 ugliest car, the Pontiac Fiero. Before you yell, hear this out. With its weirdly large rear deck, awkward body proportions, and strange headlight design, the Fiero tried to be a sleek mid-engine sports car but ended up looking, well, awkward. But here's the twist. The Fiero gained respect over time, becoming a cult classic among enthusiasts, despite its visual sins. What makes it so fascinating is how it encapsulates the risk of innovation in design. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it really misses. There you have it. 10 cars that made us ask, what were they thinking? From quirky prototypes to classic flops and modern oddballs, these cars show that not every bold design idea turns into a masterpiece. Which ugly car surprised you the most? Do you have a cringe-worthy favorite we missed? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this mix of humor and car culture, smash that like button, subscribe to Talker Talks, Cars, Speed and Power, and ring that bell so you never miss our weekly auto deep dives. Thanks for joining us on this ugly ride. Remember, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, or maybe not.